Well, the roof is closed for comfort as we get set to bring you baseball from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the LA Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Robbie Ray gets the start for Arizona in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, his last outing was curious to me. That's the word I'll use, is curious, because if you go 5 innings, you get that 5 and bail, right? Well, he went 5 innings, but then he got the loss. He just wasn't able to go further. I think he's got to give them a little more distance and be able to execute his pitches early on a little bit better in this game.
So stepping in, Chris Taylor. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Now, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Well, Matt, they're 2-2 on the homestand, so obviously you don't want to go 2-3 if you lose this game here. 3-2, though. The win today gets you shooting towards maybe a nice little winning streak. That's why this game is important to me.
Shortstop, Kike Hernandez.
In now, Kike Hernandez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Comes into play here at 273. 8 home runs and 25 driven in. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in. The 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Here it comes on 0-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. One and two, here it comes. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a consistent and fair umpire, Matt. Sometimes he might give a little on the corners, but it doesn't ever seem to impact the game too much.
Back in standing. Set to deal on 2-2. Weakly hit towards first. Reined in. Descalzo. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, we're seeing a lot of lineups like this lately. This club has a lot of power, but not a lot of speed. Shouldn't be surprising. You don't usually have the combination of the two where you got speed and power, but their power, no speed. They have to hit the ball at the ballpark if they want to win.
Striding in, Justin Turner. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1. Here it comes. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 2 out, nobody on. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another payoff pitch. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers go down quietly. Dodgers nothing. Diamondbacks coming to bat. Just getting started on MLB Network. Hyunjin Ryu, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
At the plate, A.J. Pollock. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
A.J. Pollock.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Number 21 for him on the season, and the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this with pop at the plate can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Into the box, David Peralta.
David Peralta.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through, and it looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now. Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Matt, this club's just got to get on the board early. When they get out and score early and put the pressure on the other team, they have a great chance of winning games. I think that's the key to this one here.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a
Batting
real
fourth,
nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next two guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Jake Lamb standing in now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Granderson racing back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Diamondbacks hit the board first thanks to this solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Arizona. At the plate, Cody Bellinger, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball one. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and I think that got him in the foot. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound.
Well, let's take a look at the Diamondbacks defense, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, David Peralta, one of the great stories in baseball. Look, this guy was a pitcher, couldn't get to the big leagues as a pitcher, went to independent ball and redid himself, put himself in the outfield and became a pretty good hitter. One thing for sure, we know he can throw it.
Now at the plate, Logan Forsythe, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Drilled on the ground to short. Descalzo is there. Throw in time at first for out number two.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Now batting, Yasiel Puig. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Tapper up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Man, I like the last two pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Dodgers down in order. They're down 1-0. Brandon Drury will bat next.
Leading
He
off
was
for the
hitless in the
Diamondbacks,
shutout last night.
second baseman, Brandon Drury.
First offering on its way. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now here's the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Dodgers.
Batting 6.
In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
So coming to the plate, Daniel Descalso. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's out.
Batting 7, left fielder, Fletcher Libby.
So digging in now, Fletcher Libby. Ryu steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Fletcher Libby has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Now to the plate, Chris Herman. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Fly ball out toward right field. On the move is Puig. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Bring in Austin Barnes. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
Austin Barnes.
First delivery to him on the way. Off speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
In is Curtis Granderson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. A dozen home runs, and the RBI count at 35. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box now, Hyunjin Ryu, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Pollock is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder Chris Taylor.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Taylor, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Barnes rounds the corner and is headed home, and the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Whoa, those 2 out base hits, those will kill the other team right there. He comes up with a big hit to tie this game.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. A step on second for the force, and that'll do it. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Now in the box, Robbie Ray. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Catcher, Robbie Ray.
First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
The 0-2 home. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So 4 of the first 7 outs thus far tonight have come via the punch out. And that'll lead us to have a look at the Dodgers team leaders in that category as he currently finds himself 5th best on the squad. Stepping in and ready for another shot, A.J. Pollock. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat. Into
the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit sharply on the ground. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
In now, David Peralta. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Ryu's ready. 1-2 on its way. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Through three complete, all tied one apiece. Riding in once again, Justin Turner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Turner.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
Well, that base hit right there is his 12th game. He's got a base hit now in a row. And you start thinking about it, everybody around the country is paying a little more attention to him. This is where the pressure starts to mount. Let's see how long he can carry this streak.
Into the box, Cody Bellinger, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is out of here. A two-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 39 on the season for him. And it gives the Dodgers a 3-1 lead.
As a hitter, that feels so good. The previous pitch ran in on him, trying to get him off the plate. But the next pitch, he mashes it out of here. Goes to show you can't intimidate him.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Logan Forsythe. As he takes one in tight. Had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Libby looks up. Gone. Back-to-back homers. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Dodgers move out in front now, 4-1.
Hey, that's not an easy thing to do, to go back-to-back. When the guy in front of you goes deep, you walk up to the plate and you feel like, hey, I'm going to do what he just did. How about that? Back-to-back bombs.
The right fielder.
And now is Yasiel Puig.
Yasiel
As
Puig.
he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To short, hit hard. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Digging in for his second at bat, Austin Barnes. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at bat on its way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. Three runs already home here. Right side, hit hard. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Well, I like that approach right there. Hard ground ball to right field. And comes to the plate, you see the guy holding the runner at first, and the second baseman double play depth. You create a hole right there, and you try to shoot the ball right through it. Great execution.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. In is Curtis Granderson. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 on its way. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
4 runs, 8 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Granderson waits on the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, Hyunjin Ryu, as he's going to try to move those runners along, but he misses the bunt attempt for strike one.
Well, Matt, I expect him to square around at least one more time. Most pitchers here in this situation, they will bunt with 2 strikes if they need to.
Comes set and the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here, and this is scooped away and stays foul. So now the question becomes what to do with 2 strikes. Now a bunt attempt here, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Ready for another chance? Chris Taylor, 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
This is a pivotal inning right here, and a pivotal at bat for me. I mean, you already got runs on the board. You got a chance here now with 2 outs. You get a big hit here, you can break the game open and basically say bye-bye to the defense.
drilled right back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 6-1.
The way the game is played today, the leadoff guy, he drives in 2 runs, and you don't think a whole lot of it because he's now one of the guys that's an RBI producer. This is not your dad's old game. This is the new school.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Zach Godley answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Godley.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pollock has a read on it, and that retires the side. So give him 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Dodgers 6 and the D-backs 1. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Paul Goldschmidt that'll lead things off.
Goldschmidt.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at bat, one pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
Grounded down the third baseline. And he's retired, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. So striding forward now, Jake Lamb. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. 1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Brandon Drury will bat next.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, that got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Another one sent foul. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail 6-1. digging in once again, Justin Turner. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Descalzo scoops it up, and the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy. Get on any way you can. And right there, that little infield single, as innocent as it might look, might start a rally for them. Do anything you can to get on.
In now, Cody Bellinger as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 on its way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another try at 2-2. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Ready for another shot now. Logan Forsythe. He comes in 1-for-2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's set and the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Turner rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second. Now the relay home. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ballgame.
In now is Yasiel Puig. And a ball 1-0. He's 1-for-2 in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Barnes.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Catch is made near the line. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
That was a good, controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Ready once again, Curtis Granderson. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike two, says the third base umpire. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out towards shallow right. Peralta's under it, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Dodgers lead it 9-1. So striding in, Daniel Descalso. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off. Oh, that is too good a pitch to throw right there. 2 strikes, a fastball right in his wheelhouse. He missed it. He probably won't get another one like that again.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Stepping in now, Fletcher Libby.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Down the third baseline. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. high in the air out to center field. Taylor has a beat on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, catcher, Chris Herman.
Stepping up to the plate, Chris Herman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Oh and 1, here it comes. Tapped down the line. Foul ball, strike 2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Fouled straight back. Here comes another 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail big. It's 9-1. Ready once again, Hyunjin Ryu getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with.
Ryu.
First offering on its way. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled straight back. The 0-2 home. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Center fielder number 3.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Taylor. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch of the at-bat. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Kike Hernandez.
Ready for another chance? Kike Hernandez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-1 delivery. Fouled off into the seats behind first. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Into the box, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. He's ready. Now the pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. 2 out here and a runner at second. 3-2 now. Cody Bellinger would be next. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Hard liner toward short. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Then the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 10 and the D-backs 1. Gregor Blanco is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Blanco.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Towards second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batter, center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Digging in to try it again, A.J. Pollock. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Turner is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Right,
so he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Striding in once again, David Peralta. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Ryu's ready. First pitch on its way. Left side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Well, he persevered right through it. Now he's 0 for 2 before this base hit right here with 2 strikeouts. Man, this makes him feel good now. Now he's getting that confidence and a little swagger back.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
0-1, here's the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run home run off the bat of Paul Goldschmidt, number 33 on the year, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
Now batting, third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Jake Lamb standing in now. Fouled straight back.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
The windup and the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get him to chase it. I might even come back with it again.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Breaking ball somehow misses the outside. 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Brandon Drury will bat next. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball on the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
2 out with the man at first. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now.
That is the third pitch right there. He has pounded him hard in. 3 pitches in a row. And I don't know if he backs off and pulls the string. I got a feeling he's just going to keep pounding. Got a lot of pride in his fastball.
1-2. Here it comes. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
A runner on first with 2 away. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Diamondbacks 3. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Andres Pena comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Pena.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Morgan Forsythe. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Forsythe.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
In now is Yasiel Puig. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high. The windup and the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Oh, what a play. Now, you got to rule that a base hit, but, man, the shortstop made a great effort on that just to knock the ball down. But that's going to be ruled a hit, no doubt about it.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Well, Matt, he's really been struggling recently, but this is the 3rd hit of the game right here. Maybe we're seeing signs that he's really going to start to come out of it and maybe stay out of it.
In is Curtis Granderson.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
The batter, pitcher, Hyunjin
Digging
Ryu.
in once again, Hyunjin Ryu. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Adrian
attention,
Gonzalez.
please.
We'll see what he can
Then
do
sitting
off the
for the
bench
pitcher,
as he'll
Ryu,
bat with runners at the
number
corners and
23.
2 gone here.
Adrian Gonzalez.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Hit hard on the ground to second. Drury gloves it. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They still lead by 7. It's 10-3. Tony Watson comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Tony Watson.
Ready for another shot now. Daniel Descalso. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Daniel Descalso.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Well, you want to throw that sinker down. That one stayed up, and that's what the hitter's looking for. Get that ball above my thighs so I can hit it. If it's below the thigh, you let it go. Nice job. Good execution of your game plan.
Standing in now, Fletcher Libby, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. In there, and it's even at 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, he gets a glove on it here to knock it down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Now batting, catcher.
Into the box now, Chris Herman. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. None out, runners at first and second. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to third. Gloved by Turner. Forsythe on to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
And there's the backup catcher, Chris Iannetta. He's moved into the on-deck circle to pinch hit here.
Chris Iannetta.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. The average for him at 267 on the year. 5 homers and 22 RBIs. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
He's putting on a little bit of a pitching clinic now. Look, he gives up a single and a single. Then he got the double play ball. Now he's got 2 strikes. If he can wiggle out of this, leaving a man stranded on base, that's a really good inning.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. One left for Arizona. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Evan Marshall enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Evan Marshall.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Taylor. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Chris Taylor.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Peralta is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, Kike Hernandez, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Standing in, Justin Turner. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Peralta going back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
First baseman number 35, Cody
Stepping in now, Cody Bellinger.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Dodgers lead this one 11-3. Brandon Morrow enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Brandon Morrow.
Stepping into the box, A.J. Pollock. We'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Center fielder A.J. Pollock.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Belanger will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1.
Hey, every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So striding in, David Peralta. He singled his last time up. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. Tough slider down low for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Here it comes on 1-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order, and it's not going to help them. It's 11-3. Fernando Rodney
enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Logan Forsythe is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Ball one.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Peralta moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Digging in, Yasiel Puig. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And Rodney with the good fastball out of the pen. No balls and a strike. Pitch on the way. Bat splinters as it's hit out towards second. Drury fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden you're holding some new firewood.
Into the box now, Austin Barnes, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Pollock has a read on it, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Dodgers 11 and the Diamondbacks 3. Luis Avilan comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
43, Luis Avilan.
Jake Lamb standing in now, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The high fastball is in there.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And this is chopped fouled at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box, Brendan Drury,
as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
The 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
One out, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
That is too good a pitch to make right there with 2 strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 14 on the season, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Daniel.
Standing in now, Daniel Descalso. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready with the 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Hey, every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
In now, Fletcher Libby, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Oh and 1, here it comes. Swing and a high pop-up toward the stands behind third. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
11-4 at the end of this affair. The Los Angeles Dodgers earn road victory number 60 on the season. Hyunjin Ryu records his 18th win of the year. Robbie Ray struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 11 runs, 16 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. A reminder that Postgame Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at